Right.
We weren't going to do anything.
Yeah, but what age did she give you on the net in the chat?
I don't know.
I wasn't talking at all, so I don't know. I'm just the tag along.
So just the tag along.
Yeah.
But she did give you an age.
I can't remember. I really didn't pay attention, sir.
12, she said.
Yeah, that's bad.
12 years old. And you saw her picture, right? In her profile?
Well...
You did?
Yeah, I did.
You did. And how old did she look in the picture?
And then I found out that I was really a Nazi, you know, because my family was German, Hartmann, which also gave me some pleasure. So I'm kind of yeah.
Sir?
I what can I say? I understand Hitler. He's not what you would call a good guy, but I understand much about him, and I sympathize with him a little bit. Yes, but come on, I'm not for the Second World War, and I'm not against Jews. Susanne Bier is no, not even Susanne Bier. That was also a joke. I am, of course, very much for Jews.
Well, we'll start off.
These important mementos.
This is a money plant for the banker, because he's going to need that by the time I'm finished with him.
A few moments later.
Okay, here's what you brought to the table because you took the swap. You hoped this was going to be a lucky box. Actually, it contains one thing.
This group did a study. They first interviewed middle-aged people around 50 in the 1970s and 1980s, and then they came back to look at them 21 years later. Those who were married at that point in their life, in the midpoint of their life, ended up having much fewer cases of Alzheimer's than those who were divorced, single.
I find this somewhat different. Leave it to the Finns and Swedes to come up with something.
Don't look at me, pal.
Because we keep marrying other species and other ethnics and other.
Are you sure you're not suffering from some of the, the causes Swedes, of dementia right now?
See, the problem is the Swedes have pure genes because they marry other Swedes because that's the rule. Finns marry other Finns, so they have a pure society. In America, we marry everybody. Okay. So we marry Italians and Irish.
So this study does not apply.
Does not apply to us.
Huh. You are
amazing
a scientist.
deduction, Kilmeade.
Scientist.
Dr.
Kilmeade.
That's how I feel.
Thank you for filling us in on that,
Let's see how
Italian Irishman.
Ex-boyfriend Frank. Once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Well, wow. I want to be honest and say yes.
That answer is true.
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully.
Lucy, now you turn your light out straight away on the Geordie Marshall.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad because I'm sure she's a lovely person, but it's not as wild as she is, I'd imagine, so...
I was going to pick you, Lucy.
Ooh, no, oh, look at the girls. Oh, we've never had this before. Oh. Chelsea, help me out here, love. Do you regret keeping your lights on?
Well, after you said that, yeah, because I was going to let you off with the Jodie Marsh thing. Everyone makes mistakes, and I'm like...
You've left Steph, you've left Chelsea, you've left two blonde girls.
I had no choice.
Yeah, I had no choice. No! It is between Steph And Chelsea. You've got one question, Damien. Don't make it an awkward one. Fire away.
Well, girls, if I was stuck on the Isle of Fernando's and I could take one thing, it'd be a meerkat. What would you take and why?
All right, Steph, we'll start with you.
I would have a really good answer for this if I like the lad.
Damien, you have set the cat well and truly.
If you both choose the split ball, you split today's jackpot of £100,150 and you go home with £50,075 each. If one of you splits and one of you steals, whoever chooses the steal ball will go home with £100,150. And the person who chooses the split ball goes home with nothing. Split or steal? You never know what's coming in this game.
We are in the room. Okay. Open your eyes and see your new family room.
Wow.
Well, I really like the wainscoting.
You do?
I really do.
It's different.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
You guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit. So,
Yeah, well.
I'm going to have to leave the room now.
You're that disappointed?
Well, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, that's... Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the two of you?
What's up, buddy? This is my brother.
So, are there any scandals you can talk about?
You know I can't talk about 90% of the stuff I do. I don't know who this is. Can I pick this up real quick? Okay, hold on. This is KB. Can I help you? Listen, when you say A-list, we're talking like Brad Pitt. We're talking... This is unbelievable. Wait, hold on one second. This was not scripted. Can you tell me exactly who it is? All right, let me call you when I'm done with breakfast and I'm away from these people that I'm with, and I would be more. What was your name? Can you just give me a first name? I gotta call you something when I call you back. Jane? Okay. All right. Probably about an hour. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. This, I swear to God, that was not set up. I just got another lead. That's just weird.
Do you get starstruck when you meet people?
I do sometimes. I remember when I was young and I met Laurence Olivier.
Wow.
That was... I used to collect autographs at the stage door, you know, and he came out, and I remember so distinctly that I started to cream in my knickers. I could feel it. I could actually... I went all funny. That is true. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Wherever we thought that story was going.
I honestly don't think I've ever been more uncomfortable in my life. I think that's the worst moment of my life.
Driving.
driving